What is up, y'all? Started out heavy tonight. Let me go over here to the comments. Oh, what up? Who's here first? We got Dave Chase. He's in the house. Big Wave Dave, that's who I'm talking about, yeah. Big Wave Dave and Keith and Paul. Who else is here? Well, I gotta scroll down. What up, Wayne? We got people, they're talking to each other. What up, dude? And Sherman is up on the bench. He's saying, I don't believe that you're a good guy, Pressley. I'm like, what the hell, dude? I think I'm good, Dave. The waves have been big, y'all. Hey, what up, Charles? Charles has the keys and he's gonna come and hang with me. He sees that I'm not even playing. I haven't even touched the guitar yet. That's not even me playing, dude. It's totally fake. This is supposed to be like, so we got E, then G, G, it's just, and then D, C, A, E. Sorry for that burp there, yeah. Oh. Hold on, I think Charles showed up. Let me slow it down here. Hey, Charles, come on in, dude. I can pause this with a pause button on my new big phone. Oh, wow. Charles became a tiny little icon.
I just became an icon. I've always wanted to be an icon.
You've always been an icon.
I've always wanted to be an icon.
Oh, wait, hold on. I thought we were going to be forever reunited into the digital world.
Oh, what's
okay, hold on, Sherman. We can do that.
Yeah.
Hey, here we are, Sherman.
I knew we had a whole lot in common. Hey, what the hell, dude? How's it going?
Good. How are you, Sherman?
I sound fantastic with all this fucking reverb. I'll tell you that much. Woohoo!
It's sounding good, but why is this Joker on your show?
I don't know. Sherman is actually let me get rid of that. Is that better? That's more human-like. Sherman is way more popular than I am, Charles. I told you about him getting. He got 680 views on a short, like super fast. I've never got 680 views. It kind of is a little bit frustrating when he comes right in and just destroys.
I think you're just going to have to hand over the channel.
So here's the thing, though. I tried the little Sherman videos, like, having him do his thing, but that wasn't funny. So now it's just the clips out of the videos that we do when he just shows up and harasses both of us. He's just,
I don't know, maybe he's just breaking out. You hear of these, overnight success stories that took 10 years to get there.
Absolutely. Dude, so how's it going? What you been up to?
I working hard. Strange things going on here at the house. So they trimmed the trees today. And,
okay.
They're delivering shingles tomorrow. The roof that was supposed to get put on the house on Monday is not getting put on the house on Monday because we're going to have freezing weather and high winds and rain and all that stuff. So guess what? They're going to do that on Friday instead.
Oh, they're doing it before. Oh, wow. So you can't do the show Friday, or it's going to be a lot of noise? When they do the roof,
they should be done by then. They should be done by 8:00. It'll be dark. Right. They wouldn't be up on the roof anymore. So,
did you bring a guitar tonight?
I am not all plugged in and ready to go. I figured I'd harass you from the sidelines tonight.
Okay, all right. So wait, who's all in the chase? So I know that I was writing my verses. I had Big Wave Dave in there. Michael Krause is saying, "What's up?"
You got Hobo Rodian.
Yep. Lights out, no rain, dude. So you're gonna get the weather that I'm currently getting right now. So if lights go out for me at any moment, it's not just because I'm using all this electricity. It's because we have crazy winds and rain locally.
And we've got Paul McNary and 3.5 cat.
Meow 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 meow.
Sherman is great, right? But he's not a leading man. Thanks, man. I know. I figured he's always been riding my coattails. He's never been the top guy. So, Spark Amp again.
Welcome in, Dennis Ellis.
What up, DE? Spark Amp again, using it's called the Big Wet Lead. Not inappropriate at all. It's just the big, wet. What is it called? A wet, dry, wet. It's a setup that I can't understand or figure out or afford. So I might as well just use the Spark version of it because that was $280. So that's what. That sounds pretty good. Makes me sound way better than I am. One note. That's what I'm telling you, Charles, is why when you start playing and I start giving you a little bit of lessons here, it's just. Those are just 4 notes that you can play. You can do that. It's just a lot of reverb, a lot of effect, and a little bit of bending. So you go up here to the 12th fret. All stuff that you can do quite easily. Just keep it in the box. And then when you get the box, then you learn the pentatonic. Slide up, right? You're just taking the box. You have a box there, and then you have it. You got a box there. And then this box gets a little funny because of the way the strings are. It cuts off by a half step. So. But then that gives you right there, you have now your BB King box, which is, that's the BB King box. So we're just using box, weird box. And then you got a lot of boxes, so you're ready to move. And groove. So.
Oh, that is going to be, once I get that in my head.
You don't even need it in your head. You just need to sit there once you get your fingers on those 4 notes, because you can play those. Right? You can play those 4 notes. So it's just about getting a good tone that has a lot of reverb and is real saturated and sounds really good, so that the one note has a good sustain, right? It'll cut off because these things have a lot of noise gate, which is something I love, but it's a little bit frustrating because you want that full sustain, but you have so much effect on it and so much you've heard before when I used to run my distortion with my old setup, how much noise was there, you know?
Yeah,
and then
just
oh God! But the tone sounds good when you're playing the notes, but as soon as you're off it, you'd better step on it and get rid of it because I didn't have a noise gate. That's why the Spark is so much cleaner. So you can have this full distorted tone, and I'm not even turning the volume down. I've got humbuckers, so I'm just holding the guitar, and it's still that quiet. That's just
nice.
So you go from that to, oh, did I tell you I'm keeping this guitar?
We talked about that possibility, so you've made the decision, huh?
Sure. I mean, I haven't pulled it off Reverb, but I was contemplating doing it tonight live on air, just because, like, I like this guitar, and I don't want to necessarily have it be one of the ones that I'm like, oh man, I like this one. And then I sell it, and then I'm like, man, I should have kept that one. Although I haven't really had that happen with my builds, although I do miss most of them. But, you know, I think I'm just going to keep this one. Yep. It's also kind of...
As you were hinting. Yeah, you were hinting at it last time. And we're
right, Dave.
But hadn't made that decision yet. Yeah.
I kind of made the decision because, you know, why not keep one every... It's nice... Not to say I won't sell it later, but it's nice to make a decision and have one. Oh, here's another reason for the decision, and I think you'll understand this reason. I think I told you a little bit about this already before. So my house is like kind of a pain in the ass if you want to lock it up and make it super secure, because all of our front windows are all glass, and the side ones that are openers with dormal handles, we only go through the middle slider, which sounds janky, but it's not. Come visit me. It's really pretty awesome, but to lock it, it's kind of a pain in the ass. So I don't really even lock my house because no one steals my shit, because I live up on a hill. I got dogs that'll attack you. I mean, you don't have to have problems with my dogs if you come in on my property. But anyway, with all that aside, if somebody did come on my property and they came in, they tried to jack that house, which is the newer house, and I had like my number 1 Strat, my dad's Strat that can't be replaced, hanging up there, and it got stolen, I'd be like, right now where it is, it's not going to probably get stolen because it's hidden away, you know? But this one I could keep up there and have it hung up on the wall, sparkling, almost saying, come steal me. I have homeowners insurance. I'm just kidding. I should value it at $29,000.
That all begs a question in my mind, though.
What's that?
So, you know, have you ever built a Pressley and put it up on Reverb and then sold it and really regretted letting go with it?
Yes. But it was only like I've never missed it so much that I thought I couldn't go back and build it again. And the thing about building it, and I do miss it, but as long as it ends up with somebody cool, that's the main thing, right? Then it's almost like, I guess I don't have any daughters, but I guess it's like having a daughter, because if she gets married, then it sucks because she used to be like your girl, but now she is married off, and as long as it's not a jerk. That's how I feel about my guitars. If you prove yourself to be a super, super dickhead, you get 100% return. I will buy the guitar back for 100% of the value that you purchased it for if you're a jerk. Because I'd rather not.
Are you telling me that there's a custom Pressley note in each guitar that says, this was my baby, treat it like your own, or else I'll come and find you?
You know, I don't know if I have the time to necessarily come, but yes, I mean, they are kind of, that's the cool thing about your guitars. very much so, maybe even more so than mine, when you have so many hand interpreted hours, right? People think that I just buy parts, but they honestly don't know until they look at the custom build checklist, all of the details that go into what I build and how I do it.
And I will tell you that when I was building the Randy Crooks acid drop telly, the value of that checklist for me was tremendous.
Oh, totally.
There were
Thanks, man.
It was the first time I had built a whole guitar for a guy, and he was going to come here, and I was going to put it in his hands in his very room. I put it in his hands, and he played it.
Yep, and you want to.
There's no hiding. There's no hiding there.
So and you don't want to be fixing stuff at the last minute. Yeah. Oh, can you do this? Can you? And then it's always weird working. It's nice to work behind the curtain, right?
Yeah.
I allow people behind the curtain. And if you're a friend of mine, especially if you play guitar, I honestly want you to know some stuff. Like if you're a gigging musician and you can't adjust a truss rod, that's a problem, right? Because it's like being a race car or a bus driver and you can't change a tire, right? You need to know a little bit of the basic stuff about your equipment to if you're out there on your own. So people like that are my friends, I'm like, come on over, I'll teach you some stuff. But that's, in general, I do love teaching. That's why I teach.
Yeah. But like I said, that thing was of tremendous value, and it gave me a whole new level of respect for what you're doing, because the work, people don't understand how much hands-on work you have in what you're doing, right? Think you just put it together. No, it's getting it right
or wrong. I rarely get it wrong. I try to get it right. Get it right the first time. When you're gonna get married, you might get it right the third time. Sorry.
So what's on the program tonight? What do you got going?
I'm getting married the third time. So I started out with a heavy tone. I was doing this. This is mainly E, and you can use E minor. So it's just using that box. Twelfth fret. Pretty simple. You have all these double stops in here on E. Oops. So if you know this note here works, you can here and bend to that. Whoa, sorry, Mike. So that's what I was going to do. I was going to do that, and then I was going to pull up a different song. Then hopefully not have to bail out of the song, because sometimes I pull them up and I'm like, what chords are these? What kind of weird progression is this? Because they throw some weird stuff in here, right? Come back, Charles. Check this out, though. So this guitar I had upstairs. It's freezing cold. Was freezing cold last night. It was next to the glass, which is really well double pane insulated glass. It's expensive glass. My wife's brother works for Marvin, or used to work for Marvin. He got us like $100,000 worth of glass for very good discount, because he's the president of the company. He helped us, and so that's why we built one whole wall out of glass. But it's really good glass. But this was right next to it, and I walked downstairs with it, and it was perfectly.
Really?
Yeah, it was like I was very surprised by that. Oh, that sucks that the two sounds on the amp are so far apart in volume. I don't want to mess with it, but this is the bluesy sound. So I was going to maybe try to do some blues and answer all the blazing questions. When no one wants to know the end of the story at the ticker, on the banner there.
Oh, you get all fancy, huh?
Well, so it says playing some Presley's community hangout Q&A. Please sub and like. Word up. Wait, I can just keep typing? That's crazy. Who in their right mind would allow this? Question mark, question mark. So this one time I went, hold on, because this thing is like, it allows you to just do this, to go surfing. But I totally forgot my wetsuit. No biggie though. I was able to go get one from the local shop in Santa Cruz. Yep, the swell was that good, maybe 25 plus. The buoys were at 19 feet, 23 seconds.
Oh, you were having way too much fun with that. Way too much fun.
And then there's this, because I'm very humble. This is just to show how humble I am. You know how that goes.
Oh my God, Presley. You've stooped to a new low. You look at this shameless advertising, Charles. What a loser.
Sherman, kick him in the shin so we'll go play some blues, would you?
Okay. All right. Well, I'm going to... Ooh, can I show this at all? But try this. I'm going to turn right this down. I'm going to find this. Go here to this. That. Hit this. Close that. Go up here to blues. You know what I want to play? Not blues really so much. There's blues right there. I should do it. I want to do a ballad. Don't you like ballads better?
Yeah, but I'm not holding your hand.
I get it. E minor. So E minor, I hopefully wouldn't get lost on an E minor ballad. And anything on a ballad, I can use that big wet lead.
Uh-huh.
So it's E minor, so it's all in that same spot. all that box. Oops. So that's kind of.
Dave is asking what's the name of that setting on the Spark, because he's got a 40 as well.
Oh yeah, Dave. I have it for sale. It's 75. No, I'm kidding. It's the big wet lead. It's the big wet lead. But when you're Dave Chase, you don't have to use the big wet lead to do this. You can. It does help, Dave. Yes, the big wet lead, and I don't think I even tweaked it at all. Yeah, big wet lead. Mm-hmm. We should have a Spark 40 hangout, Charles.
Spark 40 hangout.
You
Yeah, you can get a couple guys on and do that and give it a shot, see what it sounds like.
It's fun. It's fun because a lot of people have them, and you go to a party and it's a guitar party, whatever. A bunch of people. What up, Herb? What up,
It's Herb of Fireside Studio. Now that guy's I'm sure got a killer video coming out tomorrow. Can't wait to see. Well, not tomorrow, but Friday. Can't wait to see what that's going to be.
Friday. Yeah, because tomorrow's not Friday.
No, tomorrow is Thursday.
Tomorrow's Thursday. Tomorrow I've got the long algebra class. 2 algebra classes, but only the first one is like, I'm wondering what's actually happening. Dude, when you go in after being off for 2 weeks and you haven't looked at algebra for 2 weeks, and I haven't ever, my brain's not in the mode.
Your mind has to get right for that. It certainly does.
The kid's looking at me like, what do I do? I'm like, do you know what you do? You wait for a better qualified teacher to come around and help the both of us. That's what we're going to do. But how about this? You go ahead and eat some of your cereal or whatever you got in your backpack there. And just, today was the first day that they cut out the cell phones and says you got to put your cell phone either in the bucket or in the thing that hangs on the wall, which was quite difficult for a good portion of the kids there. It was hardcore. But hey, it's great for us because now they can at least try to focus in.
Oh, yeah. Certainly.
Yes, let you dream. I know, I'm there. I know. Here's the... Dude, Michael, you want to know the most screwed thing? Is this.
I'm retired, Pressley.
Yeah, he retired early. He made one movie and some cartoons way back in the day and retired. Now he hangs out on the bench, probably smoking on the weed while I'm gone. Freaking God, that guy. Big wet lead. That's what I said. He's up there playing the big wet lead while I'm gone. That's so pretty. So I do like a lot of gain. And then this last one I just had because I love Eddie. Sorry, wrong setting for Eddie there. Here we go. I can't play like Ryan can, who can do.
Hey, you may want to turn up the interface for the guitar a bit.
What it is I switched my lead. That lead's loud enough, right?
Well, yeah, but it's also I'm also taking the echo cancellation off for you when you play.
That's the custom headstock logo there, Charles.
I love it.
I only ordered a few of them, and Ben's getting one on a delayed reaction, but he's getting it. It's finally coming back to me, and I can turn it back around and send it out to USPS.
Yeah, that would be the way to go. I love this neck. I love this neck.
Thanks, bud. They're out of stock, so don't try to go buy one because you can't. As soon as they come back in stock, I'll let you know.
It's Pops!
What up? What up? Wait, Pops? Oh, Quentin. Wonka, wonka, wonka. Wonka, wonka. What's up, Quentin? Quentin's a shredder. He can play way better than me. But you're welcome to come. Oh, I think I didn't get that announced yet. Playing some Presleys is like an open door policy. My email's there. I think my phone number's even there now because Charles told me where to put it on the on my YouTube page, so you can just contact me and say, "Yo, dude, I want to come on." I can listen to the backing tracks, or when you play, if you got the spark, you can do your own backing track or do whatever you do, and we'll go back and forth, take turns. Or if we can do it like Ryan does, and I can hear their backing track and play along, that'd be great. Same thing here, right? So that's what we're going to try to do. Is that you're going to do some chords, and I'm going to shred over them.
Yeah, we're gonna have to work that out.
Well, here you're just gonna do A. You're gonna do I got way too much gain. So you're gonna do A minor, which you know A minor, right?
Yeah.
You're gonna do C, which you know.
Yeah.
You're gonna do G, and then you're gonna do F. That's all you need to do. That's my progression. And as you get better at it, you'll go. 2, 3. You could just start out as 1, 2, 3, 4, C, 2, 3, 4. Hey, what up, Ryan? Ryan, dude, your photo because we were given such the small little weird circle for the YouTube photo, doesn't even start to let us in the door of how cool your look is. I'm dead serious. Like you are like kind of you got a cool vibe, bro. And I'm sure that if you make your way out to California, you're gonna hit me up and we're gonna hang out on the porch and
and Ryan's right. Those are the first 3 chords. The A minor, C, and G are the first 3 chords in
absolutely
Leave Your Lights On. Yeah.
But I wrote all these chords. These are all mine.
Yeah.
And then F.
Santana and Everlast stole them for you.
Yeah.
I was there when they wrote that song, and it was
I'm sorry, everybody. Kind of either turn down your headphones or just I'm gonna be too loud. But
Love it. Well, our buddy Ryan Hall has been putting up some footage of his old band playing.
Nice. Oh,
and
what's the name of the band?
Oh, did you not watch the show?
I didn't watch. I mean, you know me. I've got ADD like a son of a gun. I didn't write down all the details in a pen. I'm sorry. Excuse me. I was just ADD watching.
No, see, not. I think I'm gonna make you go watch the show now because
I swear I did. I tuned in, but I didn't watch every. That was the thing. Like I was expected to know about the UPS anyway.
Actually, the band is called The Nest. Their band was called The Nest.
Nice. Surfing Pressley.
I can't leave you like that. I have to let you know.
It's okay. Dude, surfing Pressley, that used to be my nickname before I became Fly Fast. I was Surfing Seth, right? When I lived in Hawaii, was Surfing Seth. Yeah, that was a good one, huh? I had to take a deep breath before that. That's like before you see the big wave come and you need to go underneath it, you take that breath, right? But back in the day, I could hold my breath for 2 minutes, kind of easy, over 2 minutes on the rag. Which is a long time underwater. Trust me, 2 minutes underwater is forever. But don't do that anymore. I'll probably stay underwater for like 40 seconds and I'd be dead. That's a D. But I didn't have anything. So can you learn those chords? Did you write them down? A minor.
Oh yeah.
I know you know the chords.
I've got them all. The only one The only
F.
one that I need to get is F, and I'm looking up F right now.
F is just a power chord. And if you want to add in, and if you want to really bar it, you can get, that's the advanced. Just go for, so that's all you need is. There we go. That's what I like to hear. 2, 3, 4, and C. 2, 3, 4, and G. I think you blew out your, because if you overpower the interface, you might have to. There it goes. It's back. I blew my interface out, not blew it out, but I made it short a couple times with the Spark amp trying to dial it in. It has happened. It is a thing. Hey, everybody, all 15 of you people, don't judge me on my sweatpants. All right. I get home from work. I have pants on all day. There it is. That sounds great. And then C, yep. That's cutting in and out. Whoa, was that you or me?
Oh, F is hard.
There we go.
I'm gonna need some work on the F. I'll just skip the F.
All right, so. Right, and then the F is. Okay. What's the easy F, Keith? I thought this is it. So first finger, first fret, E string. Second. Right, that's it. C. G.
That's
Here, I'll do it. F is gonna get You had it right there.
I have the muscle memory for F, so I can't find it.
I know. Just practice it this week.
We won't do that.
Practice the F out of it is what we might say. Practice the F out of it. That's a good one. Mm-hmm.
Hello there, Keith H. How you doing, buddy?
What up, Keith? What's the good? This is like some weird clean tone. Should we go tone searching? Let's go tone searching on this. You bring your guitar down a little bit in your interface. Just a little bit.
We can't go down much lower than that.
Oh, all right. Well, that's some high output. Okay, so I'm looking in rock amps. There's British, Dark Soul, Crazy Cure. So I'm going to British. So that's British. That's like a orange, right? It's an orange copy of a. So orange on a humbucker, that's a bridge humbucker, and the drive is indeed on. That's pretty good, right? I'm gonna kick the drive up a little bit. That the thing about that British thing is it doesn't have a lot of growl. It has growl, but
I disagree with you.
but let's go something that isn't
Ryan,
British.
you play excellent, buddy. We all enjoyed you playing on the show, but
Dude, playing is completely, it's completely. That's what I always tell people. Is just do the one note. Just do two notes. Just do this note. Put your finger here. Play this. So you get that progression down, and then you get it solid, and I can shred over that. So this is like a soldano. And that's on the bridge with that much throat. Pretty good. What does the internet think? And then earlier tonight I was doing soloing up here, Charles, on the neck pickup, but I rolled. You might have saw I rolled my tone almost all the way back. So what that gives you is like a double, because you're already a little bit beefier up here. But with the tone all the way back, when you're up here on these high notes that are usually very piercing, if you come up here on the bridge and you're on a normal setup, especially on a telly or something, you can get really way too bright, right? Look at the difference with bridge and very bright versus it's a little bit more forgiving and a little bit less piercing on the ears. If you're like me, I'm liable to miss a note. And you can do that little. Anyway, that's also you can keep the tone rolled all the way back and do the Whoa, that's intense, dude. You got a lot of output. Sounds good though. Yep, that's why I'm keeping this guitar, I think, because it has a lot of good tones. I might sell this one. Oh, that sounds really good.
I cranked the output. I turned down the output on the amp.
Yeah, that sounds way better.
It's turned almost all the way down on my output interface.
Yep. It was just too much altogether. Sorry, I didn't just do that. More smooth ass. We did smooth ass. You were here for that, right?
I don't know. I don't know.
We were doing smooth jazz, and somebody said it's a huge ass, like Hughh, like Hugh jazz. And I was like, oh, it's huge jazz, yeah. And then it was talking about huge jazz, y'all. All right, hold on. If we're gonna do jazz, I probably have a jazz. No, they don't. They have blues. And the ones I liked in blues were the Stonebreaker. Imagine that, right? because I'm a little like jazz hands. That's all that Sherman ever has. I can't stop doing these damn jazz hands. I know. Sorry, dude. I can do jazz with this tone, because if I roll back, give it all the beans here and roll that back. What are we talking about? We're talking about chatting with Charles. We're chatting with Charles, y'all. Yeah, dude, don't mess around when you're chatting with Charles. That was nice. Yeah. You gotta do that one with like the tremolo, right?
Yeah.
The country road. Oh, nice. Yeah, with the wiggle stick. Wow. Yeah, dude, I've been loving this. Let's stay on the... Yeah, I like the Stonebreaker. It's a little bit heavier tone, and I'm a little bit heavier tone seeker. Then I will go here, and I will go to... We're not going to do that. We're going to look for blues. All right, blues, right? We're going to do... This is A7, G major. All right, we're going to stick with this because this is more safe, I hope. We're going to see if this is a terrible failure. You hear that, Charles?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Which one did you go with?
It's just a blues track. Beautiful. You should go full screen. All right, you go. We're talking A minor, then D minor, D minor, then A minor, then it looks like E minor, D minor, A minor. Oh. Sometimes you just fall off. But you try to climb back on, right? Here, I can start. So I was liking that with this blues. This is the blues
Hold on, I'm gonna have
breaker.
to duck out here for a second.
What's that?
I'm gonna have to duck out here for a second. Hold on.
No problem. Yeah, this blues breaker. Dude, I hope you're good, Charles. Come right back. Oh yeah! Shark Boy Productions in the house. Go to Shark Boy Productions and subscribe today and like and become part of the family that gets to see some of the best entertainment. Oh yeah. Guess what I'm gonna do again? Right here, right here. Shark Boy is like this shark that lives on a hand that goes around the world describing things to people and going shopping and has like, yeah, he's got one of the coolest voices that you ever heard. And then he's got a cool buddy named Dry Bones that he hangs out with. It's just kind of entertaining. It's
my favorite show. I love that show. Shark Boy's actually on here right now. I can't believe it.
right, I know. Shark Boy is the man. Thank you for sharing that. Shark Boy Productions. that note. Well, sometimes you fall down and you try to get back up, but so I don't know all the scales and all the chords, but I do my best to play the ones that I do know. But yeah. Oh, dude, thank you very much for sharing the Shark Puppet Boy Productions, Herb, everybody else. If you got a link, and I don't know, Charles could tell us, but does it let you actually put your own link in there, or are you not allowed to do that shameless promotion? Because if you have a link and you're able to put it in, just put it in. I'm not gonna be mad. I have never kicked anybody out of my. I can't wait till we get to kick somebody out. That would be exciting and new. We're gonna be like, hey, we get to ridicule and exclude someone. That's crazy. Charles is doing it. Charles is chatting under Pressley California Customs. Because look, he's actually typing stuff as my hands are here on the guitar shredding. So this right here is a chord that I just made up, and I wanted to show the internet. Yeah, everybody here gets a wrench. Everybody gets a wrench. That chord right there, you put your finger here, you put your other finger there, and put the finger there. I just made that chord up. Yep, that used to be called a D chord. Some people refer to that as a D chord. That's a me chord. All right, and I'm actually going to request that anybody that plays this chord, it's been copywritten. So, don't put that in your songs unless you intend to pay up for it. So, dude, everybody that came by this evening is super rad for coming by and hanging out. We got Ryan was here. We got Ryan was here. Shark Puppet Boy, Dave Chase. Dave, how have the waves been? Actually, I was gonna even bring it up here on the video, but I bet you that my internet would crash if I tried to do it. But there is a video of this kid who was, he was a little guy when I was out surfing on the North Shore in my 20s. He was, 12, 14, maybe 16 when I moved away, but very young, but still a shredder because he lived right there. And he got hurt at Pipeline on the wave that you wouldn't even think would do it. Like he straightened out, like not even in the barrel or well, I guess it is in front of all of the energy, right? So he caught a big ass wave and then straightened out because he had to, and then it crashed behind him. And I guess when he got rebounded up and came down, there was like no water there, and he hit his head on the coral very, very hard. And I'm glad he's okay. That dude is Koa Rothman. If people are interested at all in surfing, it's called This Is Livin' is his channel. This is Livin', and it's Koa Rothman. And he has he has his whole thing. And then there's Nathan Florence, who also they have a webcast together, a podcast that they do that is very entertaining for the surfer people that might want to hear the stories about getting pounded or whatever. So yeah, I will, Seth, dude. Yes. Here we go. So we got Ryan saying, yeah, Seth, I will, intended on sending a question. Oh, that's so funny, dude. Yes, bring the money. Oh, that was funny. Yeah. So Dave, look, he's aware of Koa Rothman. So if you're out there and you see that dude, tell him that this old white guy that loves guitar, that like used to be riding out at Pupukea and a little bit at Pipe, mainly stayed to Pupukea, when he was growing up, would see him and John and Nathan and this other. There's a few guys that are all famous now, or they do the internet thing, but they're all out there shredding and just living the dream. So if you see him, say hi. I guess I should get a This Is Living shirt and wear it on the channel because yeah, man, I definitely am having fun, Charles. Yes. I have way too much fun on this show, and then I have to go.
Sorry,
And
my wife called me, and I was like, okay, well,
yeah, you gotta take that one. That's an important one. You want to be ready for that one. You gotta be ready to take it. So, yeah, no doubt, dude. So, you're ready. Well, we're not ready for Friday. We haven't even really talked about Friday, but we'll figure Friday out.
we
Hopefully
will.
it won't be a big deal. How about that?
We'll talk
Don't
tomorrow
worry about
night.
it. Yeah, don't worry about it. We'll talk about it tomorrow. I'm sure I'll think of something in the morning. Because here's the thing. Topic schmopic. We're hanging out. That's what we do. Because it's Friday night. Even if we decided not to do the show one week, I would tell my wife I'm doing the show. Sorry. Oh, that's right. She logs on now too. She would know I'm not doing it.
She checks up on us.
God damn it. There goes that. That's the thing. AI, goodbye. You can't be saying, "Oh, I was just over here. I went to the auto parts." You know, you are.
See, I get it though because I'm a bad influence, right?
Total bad. Yes,
Yep.
You're the worst influence in my life, Charles. No, dude. It's Sherman is the bad influence. You're the best influence. Sarah actually keeps saying to me. She looks at me. She'll look at me, and she'll be quiet for a minute. She'll look and she'll say, "You should move to Texas." And I'm like, oh. I don't think she actually means it. Hey, so yeah, we're gonna. Oh, you know what I was thinking we should do? I got an idea. Should we let the cat out of the bag for the idea? I think you find a tone that you can get in your make it like a tone that you can get in your house with your real amp. It's funny that we both have the Spark, but I mean we both have the Classic 30. You could use your Classic 30 and try to get an amp tone and match it on the Spark app and see how the two sound. How close you can get your Spark amp app to emulate your actual. I don't know. I might do that. That's
a little bit above me. That's I get it. I no. Here's the thing. I get into the Spark, and this is why I prefer. This is why I have the real amps that I do. There are a few knobs on them, right? Because I get into like the Spark, and once I start adjusting things, I get into that whole option paralysis thing, right?
Right.
And like you adjust one, and you're like, well, I don't know, and you keep messing around, and then you got to adjust the next one. I was messing with one of the presets on there, and changing, taking away the modulation and adding more reverb and. Totally. Going back and forth. It's like I spent like 20 minutes doing it and not playing because it was like adjust. It's like no, let's just play the damn thing.
I get it. That's why. Yeah, I maybe so because I come into it like happy for the most part with exactly what's there, and I'll be like, well, maybe I'd change this, maybe I'd drop that, maybe I pull that off, but I'm gonna play with it the way it is. There's some things that'll make it to where you can't. Like, I get what you're saying. Like, if there's delay that's on a tempo, then, yeah, there's stuff like that. But being able to set delay on a tempo really quick is so fun and easy. Oh, shoot. I gotta go. Dude, thank you to everybody who came by and hang out. Please subscribe and like. You like how I did that? I did that backwards. Subscribe. And like. Not like and subscribe. Who gives a L if you like? I want you to like too, but I want you to subscribe. And then here's the thing. Annoy your friends. You take a perfectly good friend and then you annoy them by sending them videos of me. And I say to them, hey friend, you got a really good friend that likes you a lot, huh? And then
or you could let your buddy sit on the couch watching you on the phone while he's watching something else on the TV, and then tell him, oh yeah, Charles is logging on in a minute here. It's like, oh, okay.
Pressley, California Customs, baby, kiss my ass.
Whoa, dude. He's such a little pill. But he had the right intention in mind. Pressley, California Customs, baby. Somebody buy one of these things. Don't buy this one unless you got more money than Santa Claus. Santa Claus doesn't have money. Santa Claus has slaves. He has elf slaves that he has trapped on an island called the North Pole. And God knows what's going on up there. It sounds like
Wayne, I agree with you. Tone chasing is fun, buddy, but I need limited options.
PC. All right, here's the thing. I need to get some shirts, don't I? Pressley California Customs, even if you don't get yourself a guitar, which I understand, guitars are major purchases, maybe I could sell a shitload of t-shirts. And I could do the math on how many t-shirts I would need to sell to pay off my little house. And then just I'm on the
Well, your
porch.
headstock. I'm just saying, your headstock logo would make a great T-shirt,
Thank you.
and
then,
you've already got that.
Well, we always
You
come
already
up
have
with
that graphic.
funny ideas that we could put on the, funny little gimmicks that you could put on the shirt. I always like the ones that that make you, that when someone reads it, if they know about guitar, then they'd understand it. You know what I mean?
Do me a favor. Email me your new address, because I only have I think I still have the old one.
Yep.
So I've got something I need to send you.
All right. Well, you can send it. Let me tell you. You can send it UPS. You can send it FedEx. You can send it USPS. You can send it DHL. You can send it Did I say FedEx? You can send it almost any way. There's almost no way that you can't send it in particular.
I'm going to put the box on a turtle, duct tape it down, and let it go.
It'll still find its way to Pressley, California, because all turtles come to.
It's a homing turtle. Yeah.
Oh, that's amazing. I have a Christmas present for you too, but it's an obvious re-gift. I was thinking we should start re-gift-miss, which should be like January 5th or something. But I got something that, I can't remember. But you cook all the time, don't you, for your family?
Yes.
So I'm thinking that I'm going to send you a package then.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's cool. I got your address and you didn't move.
We'll have to do that. January 25th is re-giftmas.
Or I was going to say like the 5th, or like anything between Christmas and maybe before New Year's, where you could still see your family. And then you just take the best things that you decided that you don't want, that you are going to regift, and you have a specific regift-miss, which is kind of cool, right? Oh, Eddie, dude, I'm so sorry you're late to the show, but I'll tell you this, the replay is at least 25% more funny. I've been finding that. So check this out, Eddie. I take the replay things, I make them into a short, and they get 15 times more views than I get on the whole show. So we're making shorts is what we're doing. We're doing the funny faces for the internet. That's what they want to see, Eddie, is not me talk about guitar seriously and talk about, when particles are traveling through the tube in your tube amp, it's actually natural transition versus a digital signal. They don't want to hear that. You know what they want? They want, and they want every.
Uh-oh.
I got myself again. That'll happen.
Yeah, you muted yourself.
Every time.
And then when I was unmuting you, you did it. We clicked at the same time, and you got muted again. So,
but you're always ready for the double unmute, dude. We're 10 minutes past. My dog's gonna freak out. I gotta go.
All right.
I gotta end. I'm gonna end the stream. So, guys, I appreciate everybody. I'm so sorry, Eddie, dude. We appreciate you. Yes, it's one. Yes, you can play it faster because I tend to talk slow. Oh, wait, Eddie. Dude, please play it faster. Play it at 2 times speed, because then I'm like shredding. Right? I play okay, but at 2 times speed. Some of these internet fools do that. The problem is, Charles, I'll talk all night like this. I got to go feed my dog. I love all you guys, like my internet family, and let's chat on Friday. I'll see you guys all then. I'm sorry that I have obligations, or I would hang out. But anyway. All right, end stream. Did I have a good time?